What's going on, guys? It's Darius UFC here, and today we're gonna be doing a tutorial. We're doing a grappling tutorial, more specifically how to get out of submissions, how to do submissions, submission offense, submission defense. If you guys would like the video, please leave a like, and obviously please do subscribe. The reason I'm doing this video is because on TikTok I posted a clip of me doing, just some trolling with Khabib, and then people were like, "It's so hard to grapple in UFC 6, or even 5, to be honest." So I'm going to try and split this into different sections or different videos. So for this grappling one, I'm going to be doing submissions mainly. So we're going to cover all the submissions. Alright guys, so if you're playing with someone like Khabib who has high grappling stats, you're going to have every single thing available to you. Okay, so the first submission we're going to cover from side control is the kimura. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, the kimura is not the best submission in the game. It's not the best. It does do a lot of damage, and it's probably the ones that you can escape easily. But nonetheless, we're going to get that covered. So to get into a kimura, you can get it either from side control or when you're in the bottom on half guard. So guys, you know what, actually, let me tell you guys this. So anytime you're in a submission, it doesn't matter now if it's a kimura, a dodge choke, a guillotine. If you have the legacy controls on, this how it's gonna look like. You're gonna be given two options only, and in this case for Poirier, from left to right, it's full guard or backside. And then with obviously then if you're on the top doing the submission, you get two options from top to bottom, which is the top, which is actually do the sub, and then on the bottom usually it's then to transition to another position. In this case, it's going to be a knee on belly, probably like a very underrated ground and pound. But then from the kimura, guys, let me tell you guys this. From a kimura, if you hold on L2, because by the way, to get into these submissions and the positions, you have to hold on L2, and then it'll give you those options. If you hold L2, you see here you get an option to do an armbar. Guys, I want to tell you guys this all the time. If you get a kimura, you're going to want to go to an armbar right away. You're going to do more damage, and it's going to be much easier to spot, obviously. Now guys, look at the controller. I'm going to be holding R1, and then as you can see from the top, the stamina drains. Guys, you want to do this all the time when you're doing submissions, because if you don't know, if your opponent or the person you're trying to do a submission on doesn't have any stamina, they can't deny anywhere. So you want to hold on L1, and then you're going to then complete the sub. Now guys, how's it going to look from the bottom? Now, the guy on the bottom can also hold R1 and put down stamina, but his one is going to go down much faster, obviously, than the one on the top. So if you guys are both doing it, then it should then even out. Now guys, I'm going to show you guys how to get out of, or how to deny the submissions. I know that's something you guys struggle with most of the time. So guys, in the kimura, or any submission, you can only escape from right to left. And there's an animation that plays, which you're going to have to memorize. You're going to have to memorize all these animations, every single one, in terms of like even grappling, actually. So guys, with a kimura, to escape it, or to identify it, when your opponent is trying to get out from backside, which now you're going to hold your stick to the right. Guys, he's going to be facing right immediately. He's going to jump like straight in that direction. So guys, when that happens, you as a Khabib have to then hold R1. Just look, guys, look at the controller. You have to hold R1 and then get that like that. You see, I just denied it, and you see the stamina does go down. So guys, that's how you have to do it. So like I said again, just look again. When he's denying to the right, you're gonna jump forward. You see the right leg is gonna be coming up first. That's what you want to look for. Like as a full guard, let me tell you guys something. When you're in a kimura and your opponent decides to submit you in the kimura, you as a bottom guy, you can go to full guard immediately. That's the fastest one. That's the fastest way to get out of it. You see how quickly it goes. Now guys, to not identify it, you're gonna first see your opponent jump towards like your legs, and then he's gonna jump to the right. So don't get it's a confusing one. You just have to see it quickly though. But yes guys, then to deny it, you just then obviously then do the same thing. You're gonna hold R2, then you're gonna put your right stick to the left, like that. You see, I denied it there. And yes guys, that is how you do the kimura. Now guys, this is the one that's very controversial in my page. People say as soon as you get into an armbar, it's hard to get out of it. Guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, an armbar is the easiest one to get out of all the ones, to be honest. When you put into an armbar, guys, you're going to as the person on the bottom, you're gonna want to hold R1 immediately and just drain stamina, and you're gonna be baiting. And then, guys, because people don't know how to get out that when they see people on my page, when I just keep doing this, and it's like, oh, it's just gonna keep me stuck there, guys. You just hold. If you hold R1 like while he's doing it, you see how the stamina just goes down in like so fast because he's punching me and then I'm also draining his stamina at the same time. But let's first identify how to defend, escape, or people escaping the armbar. So guys, obviously here, as the same thing, all the submissions, I'm gonna try to keep emphasize this. You can only go two directions in all the submissions. In this case, it's side control to the left and full guard to the right. Now this is how it looks going to side control. It's a long animation, and then you can easily identify. That's why it's so easy to defend that one. And armbar is easy to defend, but also the easiest to escape. It's a very technical submission. And then full guard, you're gonna see them jumping towards the left or to the right, should I say? So that's how you defend it, guys, or that's how you identify it. When he's just trying to go towards you, you then defend to the right. Let me just show you guys. So I'm gonna go like that, and then you deny it like that. And then to the left, you defend to the left. Like, I want to show you guys. I do want to show you guys something, if you didn't know. Like, guys, when you both have stamina, or when you have stamina, when your opponent tries to do the sub, right? You as a bottom guy can hold R2 and then put your stick up, and that's gonna make the submissions be stopped. That's something you guys need to keep in mind. You see like this, and then I defend it, and you see Khabib's stamina does go down. So guys, you just want to keep that in mind. If you guys both have stamina, and you see and to see how when your opponent's doing it, it's just when like he starts pulling your arm like that. When he starts pulling your arm like that, you just want to defend that quickly and take away his stamina, and then you just start draining stamina, and then you're gonna be on the advantage because Khabib's stamina is going down much faster. And then also, guys, you can also do fake transitions. So it's basically the same thing. So in the armbar, you want to do it in full guard, because if you do it in side control, it's just a long animation. You can't fake it. You just see it immediately. Like I defended that, and even though I stopped the transition midway, it's still the transition's still playing out. So it's still gonna count as me defending it. You see, I stopped it, but it's still playing out. Oh, but guys, you see there, I did actually lose stamina. So it's like, it's kind of give or take. But as soon as someone sees that, you're just gonna defend it. You want to be faking on full guard, so you do it like that. And then if the Khabib then bites on it, he loses stamina, and you can then, like, let me show you guys. I lose stamina there, and even though I'm draining stamina as Khabib, we're both gonna be in the same place. And we're gonna go into the rear naked choke, guys. Now this transition, guys. For Khabib, it's a 5-star submission. Now, guys, you also need to keep in mind some fighters have different like starred submissions. Most fighters have a 1-star armbar, because most of the time in real life you don't see them pulling off an armbar. It's only fighters like Demetrius Johnson who have a 5-star armbar, because that's his like signature submission. But Khabib has a 5-star rear naked choke. For the bottom fighter, obviously again left and right, we can either go to half guard or full guard. So guys, now if you're the Khabib, that's how you identify the submissions to then defend it. If you see your opponent's leg going up like that, you defend to the left. You hold R2 and you just defend to the left with your right stick. If you see your opponent pulling his arms, you defend to the right. Guys, I don't recommend doing a submission if you guys both have even stamina, because going to full guard, that's the easiest way to get out of that submission. And also, if you guys are just draining stamina, you guys are gonna both lose stamina at the same pace. So guys, if you have like a stamina advantage, then you can go to the rear naked choke and defend them, because also the transitions from the for the opponents is much faster when you guys both have the same amount of stamina and you don't have any GA. So guys, we're gonna try this out. So I want you guys to see. If your opponent's leg is going up, you then defend to the right. If your opponent's hands are being pulled, you defend to the left. Let me show you guys an example of that. As you can see there, we defend that, and then again we defend that, and then guys, same thing here. To be honest, you can also just then fake doing the actual submission, because then you can get your opponent to bite it, and then if they do bite it, they can lose stamina. But then if you also then going for it straight away, then your opponent can just defend it, and then they lose stamina. Then yeah, you can lose stamina if you just fake it. Oh, and you know what, guys, let me give you a tip over here. It's not submission related, but guys, if you're in the rear naked choke, if you find yourself in a rear naked choke, you guys have similar stamina, go to mount immediately. Non-defenses. You go to mount, you get a free mount. I believe Khabib's arm triangle is also decently rated. Now guys, an arm triangle, I'm not gonna lie, this is my favorite submission to do, because it's the easiest ones to see from like just anywhere. Now guys, if you guys have the same amount of stamina, it's going to be a little bit of a give or take. With the arm triangle on the opponent, you can either go to sprawl or you can go to backside. Now guys, if you put into an arm triangle and you guys have similar stamina, you just want to go to backside immediately. Now it's not going to be that slow obviously, but it's just because yeah, it's obviously just because right now, yeah. Now guys, as a Khabib, this is how you identify the arm trying, like when they're trying to escape, this is how you identify which direction they're going. If they're going in the left direction and they try to go to sprawl, they're going to first do a jump animation. You're going to see his legs kick up for a second. You have to see that properly. That's why you have to look both at the stamina and your opponent, because if he does that, you defend to the left. And then guys, when he's going to backside, you defend to the right, because then you can see he's going to stop for a second and he's going to hold his arms together to get to backside. You defend that immediately, because on that animation it's a bit fast when you guys are first like on the floor here. Now guys, and then to identify an arm triangle being used, or when the opponent is trying to complete a submission, you're going to see him put his hands together like this. Now guys, again, it's important that you don't bite on it immediately, because your opponent can just stop it and then you bite on it, and you both are going to lose stamina. But yes guys, as you can see there, yeah, you see I stopped it, but then since I bit on it as Dustin Poirier, I lost a lot more stamina than the Khabib did. Now guys, this is how it's going to look. You see him jump, you defend to the right, to the left. You see him put his hands together, you defend to the right. Alright, now I'm gonna go into a bit of a difficult submission in my honest opinion, and that is gonna be the Dodge choke. Now guys, I don't think Khabib has a high rated Dodge choke. That belongs to Islam Makhachev. But yes guys, this is how it's going to look, obviously. Now as a person getting submitted, in this case Dustin Poirier, you only have north, south and side saddle. Now guys, let me tell you this. When you get put into a Dodge choke, you want to go immediately to side saddle. You see how fast that was? You see how fast like it was going? Guys, you want to go immediately to side saddle. But be careful when doing this, because an experienced player who knows this as well is going to immediately then fake to the right, as you can see with my controller. So guys, if I'm Dustin Poirier and you're the Khabib and you want to see how to defend with a Dodge choke, guys, when he's pushing, when he's going to the right, you're gonna see him push his leg to like on the canvas. But guys, that's a fast one. Like you need to be able to see it like happening like quickly. Then guys, when he's going to the left, in this case north south, he's gonna put his hands onto the canvas. And guys, that's the easiest one to see. That's why we're side saddling once we're doing that one when trying to escape. So and then guys, when you see him trying to complete a submission, he's gonna come a lot closer to you just to try and get his legs onto your legs to complete the submission. Now guys, let's try and defend these submissions. You see, when he puts his hands on the canvas, you defend that. When he's going for side saddle, you defend to the right. With the Dodge choke, you don't want to do it when you guys both have similar stamina, because your opponent, like I said, can just go to side saddle and he just gets it for free. So that's why, guys. If you guys both have similar stamina, I recommend going into either an arm triangle, an arm bar. Now, guys, we're in full guard, and now if you hold L2, as you can see, we have four options of going into a submission. 3 submissions available for us as Khabib. Now, guys, here we can either go into an arm bar, a triangle choke, or a guillotine. Guys, let's go into a triangle choke. Now, with Khabib, he also has a high rate to triangle choke because that's one of the things Khabib does. Now, guys, to identify the triangle choke and which way your opponent's going, you have to look at center. You have to look at your opponent's head, and you have to just trust your vision. Because, guys, you're gonna be identifying with the legs, which wherever his leg pops out, that's where you go to defend. Now, if you see a leg in your right direction, you defend to the right. And the same thing, a leg to your left, you defend to the left. And guys, if you see, and to identify someone completing the triangle choke, they're gonna put the leg that's on the foot that's on your leg, they're gonna bring it up to the second leg. And again, guys, don't bite on it if you feel like if he keeps having this, just know he's trying to bait you into biting on it. We're gonna go back into full guard, us on the bottom, and we're gonna hold L2 again. And this time we're gonna put our right stick up to then put ourselves in a guillotine. Now, guys, here it's a very hard submission to do. I wouldn't even recommend doing this at all. This is like if your stamina is like very, very high and your opponent is low. Because, guys, you can, as the person gets submitted, you can escape that easily. You see how quickly that was. Look at it. It's almost done. Like, even if I just look, it's so fast to get out of that. So, guys, we're gonna go back into the guillotine, and to identify it, we want to look at Poirier's hand, like his outside hand in specific. So, guys, if you can see him going into full guard, in this case the right direction, he's going to put his hand inside Khabib's guard. And then now, if you want to go into half guard, which is now the left direction, he's going to put his hand on Khabib's thigh. So, guys, these transitions are fast to get out of. That's why you have to not put yourself in a guillotine, but also be able to identify it fast. So, to the left direction, you defend that. Like that, guys. Just like that, guys. Before we end up the video, I want to show you guys something called submission reversals. So, guys, as Khabib, we're going to go into side control now. And then, if your opponent's on the bottom decides to just shoot up into half guard, guys, you need to look at his arm, okay, in side control. When he's putting his stick up to go into half guard, guys, as Khabib, we want to hold L2, R2, and then flick up at the same time. He's going to be faking, and then, guys, then once you see his arm going onto your face on the top, you just want to shoot up like that, L2, R2, and then, guys, as you can see at the top, you get a little bit of GA, so you can immediately go for that. It doesn't matter if the opponent tries to transition away. Whatever happens, it doesn't matter, guys, because you have GA, which means you are going to pull up that transition. Now, guys, if you see the person on the bottom, they're just going up like that. You want to hold L2, R2, and then flick up again. It's where the direction goes, guys. So let me show you guys. He's going to be going up. You flick up like that. You get a free guillotine. And then once again, you can just go for it straight away. And then they can get that. Guys, but then the thing with that is that if they want, they can also just cancel the transition. So let me show you guys. So look, let me explain it again, guys. You're gonna bite. You're gonna hold L2, R2, flick up, get an arm triangle. You're gonna have GA, which means you can just pull up that transition. But guys, your opponents, like I said, you can cancel that submission being done when you hold R2 as a bound fighter and flick up as well. Let me show you guys. So you get that, and you're just gonna go for it immediately. But then your opponent can just stop it. You see, like that, he stops it. Now, guys, if that happens, you need to keep this in mind. You as a person can also then just cancel the transition yourself, and then if they bite on that, they're the only ones to lose stamina and not you. If you see your opponents trying to get up like this, And this submission is called the Von Flu, and this only applies to the fighters that have good grappling stats. So this is Khabib, Islam, Ilia Topuria has it. His grappling isn't the best, but Ilia Topuria also does have it. Those are the ones I know of right now. I think also Tyrone Woodley has it. I don't know if George St. Pierre has it as well. But guys, when you see your opponent putting his arm around you, trying to step it, like when it looks like a guillotine, but it's the get up one. Guys, as a Khabib, you want to then hold L2, R2, and then flick up as well. Let me just show you guys this. So guys, as you see there, you get a Von Flu, and again, since you'd have GA, when you just immediately do it, you just go for it straight away. Guys, a Von Flu is not a good submission. It's not a good submission, and it's a very easy one to get out of. Well, guys, to see your opponent get out of Von Flu, if he's going to the left here, you're gonna see his legs move first. So when you see that, you just deny to the left, like this. And guys, when they're going to the right, you're just gonna see him just tilt his body to the right direction. It's a very hard submission to see, honestly. It's not a good submission. It just doesn't do a lot of damage. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This guys, and you can see when he's tilted his body to the left, you defend that. And then guys, you then hold L2 and you pull down. You can then transition into an arm triangle, just like that, guys. Guys, I would have covered the heel hooks as well, but that's with Charles Oliveira. But we're just gonna end up the video here, guys. If you guys found this video useful, please do leave a like and subscribe, and let me know if you guys would like any more tutorials. I'm gonna drop this as just a submission related video. The next video is gonna be related on how to deny transitions, and then the third video is going to be just all possible transitions from submissions to then going from submissions to then mounting. Guys, we're gonna cover everything related to submitting. Okay. Guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please do leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.